so welcome back to my channel. So recently me and my friend went to Bhopal for something that was honestly a big deal for us. The 11th NLIU Corporate and Commercial Summit at NLIU Bhopal. And this wasn't just a trip, it was earned. So basically this competition had three-step evaluation process and around 200 submissions were received from across the country, and somehow very luckily, very gratefully, our paper got selected in the top 15 out of 200. And for the top 15, everything was covered like stay, food, goodie bag, conference access. We just had to pay minimal fee, and the biggest thing, our paper was getting published in the official summit book. So that was pretty cool. And after like convincing our parents for the 100th time and them finally deciding to believe the adults we claimed to be, and we left for Bhopal. And the moment we reached, the first thing I noticed was the air. Coming from Delhi, the difference is loud. The city is peaceful, cleaner, slower, surrounded by lakes and hills. It just feels more calmer. Then we reached the NLIU campus. It doesn't look intimidating. It gives a very chill, almost residential vibe. And we explored the campus first, right, going to the library. Unfortunately, it was closed, so obviously we pretended we weren't disappointed. And then breakfast, then conference mode. We weren't presenting on day one, so we were just attending sessions. And I'll be honest, I was on the verge of sleeping. A, I was tired. B, some parts were intellectually heavy. C, I had traveled. But holding that book in which our paper was published, that made it real. We got our goodie bags, some snacks, official publication copy, and that moment felt rewarding. Months of research, drafts, edits, formatting, all bound into one book. So then came high tea and then social night.
रास्ता नहीं मिल रहा सोशल नाइट का। कैसे कैसे बोला तुमने रास्ता एंटर करना? बता एक बार। क्या रास्ता कह रही है कूद जाओ जाकर।
We tried networking with partners and we were like, chodo hatao, focus on the food. And the music was amazing. And we got Polaroids clicked. We were asked to write self notes to ourselves. That was really nice and very well done. This is my OTD. Then came the presentation day.
Are we nervous? Yes. Are we stressed? Yes. Are we going to kill it? Yes. How are you feeling? Thoughts before the presentation? अभी ये मतलब मेरे साथ ठीक है.
So we were confident, and our paper had been discussed during the inaugural roundtable. Some judges had appreciated it. We felt good, and we presented it. Went smoothly, clear answers, structured argument. So in fact, we weren't even roasted by the judges. So somewhere in our heads, we were like, okay, maybe this is it. But results are results, and we didn't win. And for a few minutes, there was like, oh, moment, because when you work hard you do imagine no experience, so not bad. We collected our mementos, took pictures, and we decided that we are not going to sit and sulk. हमको तो शर्म आती ही नहीं है भाई, निकल जाते हैं हम. So we stepped out to explore Bhopal. A friend came to pick us up and we went to Upper Lake. Now Upper Lake in Bhopal is beautiful, like the whole mood shifted. The golden light on the water, therapy. From there we went to Manubhan Tekri. From the top you can literally see the entire city. Pura Bhopal dikhta hai. And at sunset, unreal. So the sky was changing colors. Suddenly the disappointment of not winning didn't feel heavy anymore. Then we went to the Jain Mandir near the Tekri. Quite peaceful and calm. And here we were just roaming around, chatting, and these people were discussing about some work thing, so of course I never give a shit. How are you feeling?
Kind of like mid-amazing because I have flashbacks of what happened. I don't think you should not include this at all. Completely.
I will.
Are
It's ठीक है, it's part of life.
Yeah, okay.
वो करके थोड़ी आए हैं. We are pretty proud of it. Then we ended the night back at NLIU campus, roaming around again, and me and my friends sat and talked for hours about life, about career, about expectations, about how close we came. We came back to our rooms around like 12 a.m. And also we explored the NLIO library because that picture of the library was my wallpaper when I was preparing for CLAT. So life has better things to show. So yeah, next morning breakfast were delayed. So basically we explored the sports complex and chatted more. It's our third day here, and we are done with our competition and everything. Now we are just exploring the city. So we have explored 2 places as of now. In today's itinerary, we are heading towards One Vihar National Park. So let's see how it goes. And this is our room now. Okay, so it is a little messy, but I swear the moment we entered it, it was quite nice. So first stop was One Vihar National Park, and for some reason we decided to walk inside, and the park is like 5 kilometers long. So the people were using cycles, autos were available for around 80 rupees, but no, we chose walking. Halfway through, we were in full man versus wild mode, and deer around us, random animal sounds. So we were like, okay, bad decision, very bad decision. Thirsty, sweaty, regretting life choices. The moment I reached the end, we bought water and sat in auto like we never gonna do it again. Please, when you go there, take the auto, don't save 80 rupees, it's not worth the struggle. And it was not about money, it's just that both of us like walking a lot. So yeah, we chose that. Inside the park, we did visit the butterfly park section, and that was genuinely beautiful because so many varieties of butterflies, cocoon displays, greenery everywhere. We also saw different animals, and at one point we were like, "Ho gaya bhai, ab ghar jana hai." Then came auto negotiations. Auto drivers sometimes assume you don't know anything, but we handled it. Thank you, survival instincts. So this is just some of the clips. This is the butterfly. They used to call it Titli Park.
1.5 kilometers. No, 1 kilometers to go. Yay! I'm so tired. Okay.
We don't suggest
Walking
yeah
or the park.
either of the two. The next stop was Tribal Museum. The architecture is impressive, very conceptual, but I'll be honest, it was giving slightly spooky and gloomy vibes, maybe because we were tired. And there was a lot of tribal art and installation without proper context boards in some sections, and we were like, okay, now what exactly are we interpreting? Still, visually, it was powerful, and after that, we explored like different sections. It had the kind of like खेल कूद क्या करते थे ये लोग and what they used to play, and they have just, I think that was same the way we do. It's just that they have different architecture and names, so same concept. And here I was having my lunch. So we are doing lunch. We are having samosa chaat, and my friend is having what is it, kachori. So this tribal museum thing is something very different. मेरे कुछ समझ तो आया नहीं, but this place is very cheap and very affordable, and the cheap affordable same thing. I mean, very worth it. The quality of the food is really good, and it's very affordable than Delhi, so you must give it a shot. And Bhopal is a good place to settle in and everything, so you can give it a shot any day. So yeah, let's see where we go now. That we had lunch, then we went to State Museum, and that was actually very interesting. Letters of Mahatma Gandhi, old stamps, ancient weapons, sculptures, history documents. I mean, of course, I was tired to document all of it, but my class 6 history loving self would have been obsessed. And that was pretty much it. And then we went to Regional Science Center, and this was unexpectedly fun. All those 11th, 12th physics concept we had forgotten. After choosing law, suddenly came back and interactive experiments, optical illusions, a lot of other things. For a moment, I
Echoed
remember
you.
I once studied science and we were laughing, trying experiments, failing at basic concepts, but it was fun. And by the end of the day, we were like really exhausted, physically tired, mentally full. Before talking about that, just see how much fun we had at the science center. So basically, it has a park outside, and inside there is a lot of other stuff, that different experiments you can try. So we tried our weight at different planets, like many other things. I mean, that was really interesting. And before heading back, we made one last stop, which was Bharat Bhavan, and I swear it felt straight out of YGHD sunset scene, golden sky, calm lake. We didn't even talk much, we just sat there watching the sun go down. Loved the place, loved the view, loved the feeling. And then reality hit train at 11. So we literally ran back to campus, packed our bags in full speed mode, zipped everything up, checked our charges, and stepped out one last time. Said goodbye to the campus, to the lake, to pretty city. This trip was amazing.